1. Course Walkthrough and Importance of Digital Directors Program. Dear Directors, the Directors Institute has come up with the Digital Directors Program to get you accustomed to the digital trend revolution that is taking place in the world today, especially the post-pandemic period where the world of business has seen an overturn on how they are conducting it. As the board is getting more and more acquainted with the digital revolution that is unfolding, it is also important for the board of directors to be familiar. Look no further because this course aims to do the same for you. The Directors Institute has designed this course putting in a lot of research and has focused on keeping it as crisp and clear for you as possible. Since it is not possible to cover every single trend that is taking place without risking it to be exhaustive and lengthy, we have handpicked certain trends that we think will help you get ahead from everyone else. So let's check out what all we are going to cover. The course contains 25 educational modules divided roughly into 3 prominent sections. First, we've enlisted all the current technological trends that are dominating the market. These trends make up for most of the transformation that is taking place in the boardrooms today. Learning new technological trends will skyrocket your performance, insights, and productivity. The modules we provide are user-friendly and easy to understand. These modules will help you stay up to date with the latest of all the trends in technology. Further into the course, the modules cover the individual trends, from the history of their innovation, their application in the industry, to how they play a role in transforming the way the boardroom functions. The modules would help the learner understand in detail how the technological advances change the entire game. It not only helps learn the new technological advancements, but also the reason why the boardrooms need to implement them if they haven't already. Our modules, unlike most of the other training modules, give you a great experience in learning. We don't want you to be bored of monotonous learning, and so we provide videos, quizzes, assessments, and downloadable content to ensure that your learning is fun yet informative. Learning new skills the right way makes you understand and implement the skills better. Upskilling yourself in terms of technology will help you open up for more collaboration. Learning new technology will bring more versatility in your ideology. For a board candidate, we think learning new things, especially when it comes to technology, will never be enough. Our course modules consist of extensive information. Here's the list of a few topics that are covered in our training module. 1. Cybersecurity. 2. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. 3. Data management system. 4. Cloud computing. 5. Quantum computing. 6. Internet of Things. 7. Internet of Behaviors. 8. Blockchain technology. 9. Digital transformation. Out of many more. You'll come across other topics as you proceed further. Why is it important for you as a director to be pursuing this course? Let us get into the background. A multinational retailer's CEO recently presented his board with a $500 million digital transformation investment plan. After asking a number of questions about the plan, the board was unable to evaluate it. Was it too expensive? Was the target too low? Were the appropriate priorities prioritized? One member of the board acknowledged he simply did not know. In boardrooms across the globe, comparable situations have been playing out for decades. The chairman of a different board uttered, "I hear a lot of digital jargon, but I'm not sure how to deal with it. I understand the importance of digital, but how can we capture its value?" Even before the pandemic, 92% of businesses surveyed by McKinsey believed that their business models would need to alter due to the rate of digitalization. COVID-19 has only expedited this timeframe, with estimates estimating that digital usage has advanced 3 to 4 years in a matter of months. Digital transformation has become a necessity for corporate survival and a board's top goal. While many board members have told us they see the importance of digital for maintaining the viability of current business models and establishing new revenue streams, they struggle to identify how they can provide the most value. Board members may feel like they are constantly playing catch-up due to the complexity and pace of digital technologies. Discussions with dozens of board members demonstrate that digital transformation is expanding the board's remit, hence creating new risk and competition fronts. Rising to the occasion does not necessitate a full reinvention of the board model, but it does necessitate a judicious reallocation of directors' efforts. By asking the following 5 questions, boards will be able to concentrate on the most pressing digital concerns. Despite the fact that some of these concerns are more strategic and others are more operational, boards that address all of them can help organizations achieve the digital transformations necessary for competitive advantage in the present day. Here are 5 questions that you would be able to answer better once you pursue this course. 1. How well does the board comprehend the implications of digital and technology in order to provide relevant guidance? 2. Is digital transformation fundamentally altering the manner in which the enterprise and industry creates value? 3. How does the board determine if the digital transformation is successful? 4. Does the board have an expansive enough vision of talent? 5. Does the board have a comprehensive understanding of developing risks? Not just that, here are certain global trends in corporate behavior that you will be more prepared to face better by being more acquainted with the digital trends. Alterations in the workplace culture. Michael Peregrine, a contributor to Forbes, took a slightly different approach when analyzing corporate governance trends at the beginning of this year. Rather than focusing on specific patterns, he adopted a more general view of trends. As a result of a study conducted by McKinsey in late 2018 about women's roles in the workplace and their significant lack of representation higher up the career ladder, and specifically women of color, he believed that addressing the issue of gender inequality amongst boards would be a major trend in the near future. Also, actions were taken. The executive consulting company Spencer Stuart placed 2,000 women on boards throughout the world in the first quarter of 2019. These cultural trends will continue, and boards will need to be able to adjust to the changing workplace and be ready for difficulties that women may experience in the workplace as they have greater access to ascending the career ladder. In addition, there will be a rise in pressure from stakeholders to boost representation on more boards. Digital trends. As we foray into the next few years, the digital world will take center stage in boardrooms, from Bitcoin to emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning. These will be at the forefront of R&D for many organizations across industries. The board of directors must be current on the most recent technology developments and have an in-depth comprehension of how these developing technologies will impact their organization. Companies and boards that use new technologies will become more efficient and, if utilized properly, more open and accountable for their decisions, which will be welcomed by shareholders and investors. Sustainability. After Greta Thunberg's address at the United Nations Climate Summit, environmental sustainability has undoubtedly been at the top of the agenda for many boards. They will face greater pressure from stakeholders, investors, and activists from around the world to make decisions that are not only good for business, but also for the environment. Consumers are more aware than ever before of how their actions or purchases might affect the planet we live in, and as a result, they are making far more informed business decisions. Boards of directors in all industries must keep this in mind when making decisions that potentially affect the purchasing patterns of consumers. While earning a high profit for investors is desirable, companies must nonetheless maintain a certain level of corporate social responsibility and cannot pursue profit at the expense of the company's long-term viability. Politics. Following the Brexit referendum and the UK general election, global trade arrangements have been impacted, and it will be intriguing to observe how the board's responsibilities will change as a result. The US presidential election also had a significant impact on businesses, since stakeholders and investors will certainly want to know whose political activities and campaigns the board is supporting and funding. In Belgium, the Belgian Committee for Corporate Governance has issued a new corporate governance code, known as the CG Code, which will apply to future reporting years. However, firms have the option of adhering to the code for the current reporting year. Data security and safety. Cybersecurity will continue to be a significant trend across many businesses, not just the IT sector. The effectiveness of the board's responses to cyber attacks and preventative steps to ensure that customer data is as secure as feasible will be of interest to stakeholders. If attacks do occur, stakeholders and investors will rigorously examine if management oversights within organizations were the fundamental cause, requiring board members to decide how to address such failures. Due to increased media coverage, the general public is more aware of how their data is processed and used. As a result, investors will closely monitor how well the board of directors protects user information. Boards will likely appoint cybersecurity-savvy directors who may give unique perspectives that other board members may lack. We could have listed a lot more reasons to prove the importance of this course, but it would deem inexhaustible. So participants, gear up because this is going to be one fun learning experience. At the end of the tunnel, you will become not only more informed but call yourself, in true sense, a digital director.